What's up, guys? So here in South Louisiana, the cold fronts finally came through, so it's starting to feel a little bit like fall outside. So do you know what that means? Oh yeah, it's time for gumbo. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make some seafood gumbo, simple, easy, and delicious. Is get these vegetables chopped up. The Holy Trinity: bell pepper, onions, and celery. So I'm using 2 celery sticks. You can use 2 to 3. You know, whatever you like. Alright, some little ASMR cooking for y'all. By the way, I am no chef. I have no idea how to use this knife really. But you know what? That's okay, because I just think cooking is fun, and I believe that anybody can do it. So I usually enjoy cooking. I don't do it too often, but whenever I do, it's quite fun for me. I like learning new things. So excuse me if I'm not doing this right. I know I'm definitely not perfect cutting these up. I know I'm doing a horrible job probably, so please don't judge me too hard. I'm learning like everybody else, okay? Just cutting up these bell peppers here. Excuse my cat if you hear him meowing. I'm cutting up 2 bell peppers here. You can use 1 or 2. I guess it depends on, you know, how big your bell peppers are. Also, it depends on how much you like them, because here in this family, we love bell peppers, so we're going to put 2 in there. Alright, so next you need 1 onion. See if I did this right here. I was trying to do it like someone showed me a trick. Might not have. Let's see here. It's not doing too bad. Woo! Let me tell you, these onions are strong. Whew, making me cry over here. Alright. Hey, I didn't do too bad. Sweet. Also, if you're enjoying these kind of videos, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button just so we know you like these types of videos and we can keep doing more of them. Also, if an onion makes you cry, does that mean it's a better onion? Because this one's making me tear up pretty bad. Alright, we got our Holy Trinity right there. We got 2 celery sticks, 2 bell peppers, and 1 whole onion. Alright, next we got to get this sausage chopped up. Doesn't really matter what kind of sausage you use, whatever you prefer. We like this andouille sausage, smoked sausage. We're going to get those cut up. So we're using 2 pounds of smoked sausage. I'm going to get those fried up later. Alright, so next we're going to get our roux going. We're going to try to get a nice dark roux for this. So we're going to be using a cup of oil. Alright, so our oil is hot enough. I see a little faint, little smoke kind of coming off of it. So we got a cup of flour. Gonna dump that in there. And then you start stirring. Be prepared to stand here for a little bit, because this roux is going to take a little bit of time. And you want to make sure you don't burn it, because that is no good. So keep it nice and steady. Keep on stirring. And if you need to, you can always turn down the heat a little bit. Alright, still stirring here. Yeah, like I was saying, it's probably going to take a while. It's probably going to take about 30 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour. If you're new to this, take your time, it's okay. I remember whenever I first did my first roux, it took me probably almost like an hour and a half because I was so scared that, you know, I was gonna burn it. I didn't want to start over. So I had it on like super low. But hey, if that's something you need to do, you can. So I've learned how to bump it up a little bit, and yeah, it takes me probably about 30-45 minutes now. So that's not too bad. I went ahead though, made me some coffee. What's y'all's favorite flavor of coffee? Mine right now is I got cinnamon. It's like Cinnabon. It's pretty good. They coming out with all these fall flavors: pumpkin spice, peppermint mocha. Comment below what's your favorite. Just curious to know. I'd like to get to know some of y'all. So also keep it stirring. Don't let it burn now. Alright, it's coming along here. Looks like a little nice chocolate color. We're gonna see if we can get it a little bit darker though. Keep on stirring, guys. Almost there. Alright guys, you can see that. This roux is a nice dark color. Nice, really dark chocolate color. When it gets to this point, you can add in your vegetables. So okay. Ooh, this is smelling good. Let's see, I can bump this up just a little bit here. Put on about medium heat. I'm gonna cook these vegetables down for about 10 minutes or so. Got a little tender there. All right, so in the back here, I'm gonna start cooking my sausage. I'll coat the bottom a little bit with a little bit of oil. All right, we're gonna add sausage. All right.
What's up, guys? I'm here now. Just made it home from work. It smells delicious up in there.
So while everything else is cooking down, we got a pound of shrimp here. We're gonna peel it and devein it.
All right, guys. I stopped by Michael's Seafood in Hammond, Louisiana to get these. You see the size of them. I'm gonna cull through them and pick some that are about this size to put in our gumbo. That's what I prefer. All right, so I'm gonna show you a quick way to peel and devein these. So you're gonna take the head off. Okay, pinch the tail. Take the tail off. Go ahead and shell it like you normally would. Okay. Now there's a tool that does all this if you want to get that, but I just have a fork today. I peel it back and pull that poo-poo vein out. Oh, I can get a hold of it. There you go. Just pull that out. And you're good to go.
All right, so our vegetables are cooked down. We're gonna add the seafood stock, 32 ounces. Okay. Also, sausages still cooking down in the back. Give this a good stir here, and it's okay if it breaks up like this. It's all gonna come back together. Did you see it came back together? All you have to do is bring it to a rolling boil. Got our seasonings here, they're about to go in. Almost forgot, gotta add a little bit of garlic in here. Stir that in. You can also use like a tablespoon of minced garlic. I just chopped up about 3 cloves. All right, so we're gonna add our sausage in now. Ooh, look at that, it's nice and crispy. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, don't make too big of a mess. Okay. This all stirred in here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our seasonings. 1 teaspoon of salt. So you need 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. Today I'm using Slap Your Mama. Then you're just gonna add a teaspoon of everything else. A teaspoon of onion powder. A teaspoon of garlic powder. A little bit of gumbo filet. Of course, bay leaves. Throw a few in there. get all that stirred in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper actually. I like a little spice in mine. A teaspoon of that. You add about 4 cups of water. And then probably about half the rest of your seafood stock. You can always add more later if you need it. Add a good stir. Then you're gonna let it cook for about an hour. So let's let that get to a boil. Bump up the heat there. Okay, so we got about a pound of shrimp here. And then we're gonna let this soak with a little bit of this Zatarain's shrimp and crab boil liquid. Got about a capful in there. Get all that in there. Let that soak down a little bit. Get some of that flavor in it. All right, it's come to a rolling boil. We're gonna cover it and let it simmer for about an hour. All right, so it's been about an hour. This has been cooking. We're gonna go ahead and add some of our crab in. So. Some lump crab meat. So all this crab, we actually caught ourselves. And if you wanna check out that video, you can click the link here. Also, you can check out the link in the description. I'll post that as well. So check that out. Pretty good video. So let's go ahead and get this in here. And I'm going ahead and adding this in just because it's frozen. So it's gonna take a little while for it to cook. You know, if you had fresh crab, you know, obviously don't need to cook it as long. A couple of crab claws. And also these have already been boiled, so. All right, and we also have some crabs we cut in half here. Gonna go in. Nice and frozen. We're gonna let that cook a little bit. We'll probably let this cook for about another hour or so. All right, so it's been about 40 minutes and we got about 20 or so minutes left. We're gonna go ahead and add the rest of the seafood, the shrimp, and we also have okra to add. So we're just using the frozen okra. It's already cut up. Some people like to use fresh okra, which is fine. A lot of people suggest though, you cook that first a little bit in the skillet so it doesn't get too slimy. We just like to use the frozen okra. It's a little bit easier. Also, I have some rice cooking. Gotta have rice for your gumbo. All right, got our nice shrimp here. We're gonna go ahead and add that in. That little stir. I got our okra here. And here you can add however much you like. Just kind of a preference. In case you didn't know, gumbo actually means okra. So, gotta have it. But like if you have gumbo. Alright, we're gonna let this cook for about another 20 minutes. And we'll check it and make sure everything's nice and cooked through. And then it's gonna be time to eat. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. One last thing. Add a cold cup of water once you're finished cooking, just to kind of cook the cooking process. Add that in. It is all finished. It is ready to be served. Look at all that goodness. Let's go eat. All right, let's see if she approves. Go.
Well, it looks beautiful. All right, let's get a bit of little shrimp. We need a sausage, some of that rice, a little bit of okra. Mmm. That's bussin'. Oh. That's so good. I approve.